Alright guys,
Alright.
we're gonna show you how the laptop fan works, which you may already know. I'm gonna show you how the laptop fan operates, as well as you
We may
can.
already know.
I'm just showing how to. I'm just checking the video. Sorry about that, guys. It has been a while since I've made a nice laptop video, and today I'm gonna show you how the fan works, how the vent fan works. So, if you take a look on the side of a laptop, you see that vent right here? This is how you get all of that hot air to come out. You see that? When it gets all that hot air, it needs to have a vent that controls. Hold on, let me turn. Oh, you can see it. What that does is when the laptop gets into a certain temperature, the laptop fan initializes. Once the laptop fan kicks on, it gets all of that heat from this vent right here. So right here, if you take a look here, this is what a vent looks like. What that does is when the laptop air gets hotter than that, and the laptop fan will turn on. Once the laptop gets hot, then the fan will kicks in. What that does is when the laptop fan comes on, every time when it's running, like if there's any hot air coming in too, hot stuff coming in, the fan blows it. The fan cools it off. It removes all of that heat from this vent to it pushes the air between this air vent right here. What that does is when the air vent kicks in, it pushes the air between this vent right here. You can feel it, not too hot. The laptop will. What that does is when the fan kicks on, this is what it looks like. The air vent kicks in, it controls all of that heat. What that does is, like, if you have it placed in the bed or to your couch, the laptop gets hotter in the couch. So this is a board. This is how you can protect your laptop from any hot surface. You have to make sure that you have a board in here so the laptop gets hot, so it can breathe, so it can get some more air movement. So what that does is when the laptop fan kicks in, this vent, it's hidden against on the top, and what that does is when the fan spins, it blows all of that hot air come from here to this vent that controls all of that hot air. And here's some helpful hint, guys. Don't block the vent. Don't cover the vents. Alright, mommy? Like, they can feel it, but don't cover the vents. But in order to get your laptop for optical performance, you have to don't cover the vent, okay? Just don't cover the vent.
How many times are you gonna say that, William?
I'm just filming, mommy.
How many?
A lot. And make sure that you don't put any objects that come into the vent, right? Like in my charger right here. That's why this can cause the laptop to be in a sensitive behavior, and that why the fan will increase speed. So don't you put any objects. And also you have to make sure make sure you keep everything away from this vent within 3 or 5 feet away. Above 5 feet away. That's how you get your laptop to work right. So if the laptop, it's hot, very, very hot, the laptop shuts it down, and once you turn it back on, and then you have a message on the screen that says, like, if there's any error, like if you have any dust coming from the vent, like if the air vent was not working properly, normally, like it's supposed to work, that could be there's some dust on the inside of the vent, or it's not operating correctly. This can cause that. Like if there's any dust coming from the vent, like most point when the laptop like if there's any dust coming from the vent, that's why the laptop can cause it to overheat, and the laptop shuts it down. But in order to get your best operation, you have to clean the exterior parts of the vent. Alright? Like this laptop right here just shut itself down. Like when I'm doing my live stream, it just shut it down over and over and over and over again. And I turn it back on. It went to my login screen. I enter your password in. It just get into my login screen, and the laptop just shut down. Auxability over and over again about 1,000 times. So that's why. So I got this done. Just like if you have any issues with the laptop, it's like some point that could be there's a vent problem. You have to make sure that you get all of that dust off of the vent to get your computer to run the best. So if you take a look under the laptop, right here, the vent, it's not visible. You see that fan is not visible, but you can feel it. You can feel how hot it is. Like when it gets really hot, then the laptop shuts it down. But it's kind of hard to get the fan to stop from getting hotter again. But whatever, when you try to enter your BIOS, some point, or if you try to run the system diagnostics, or try to get your laptop from stopping from overheating without. But this one, like all your laptops, you have to take the whole thing apart in order to get the laptop. But in order to get the ventilated fan. So we got this done, taking care of that. I'm not gonna show you because I fixed it. So you can feel it, not very hot. When it gets hotter than that, the laptop shuts it down. So we don't want that to happen again, because I fixed it. So the laptop wouldn't do it anymore. So from breaking it, this is like, especially when you don't press anything, this calls out to overheat and the laptop shuts it down. But you can feel it. Feel it? How hot it is?
My diagnosis is my diagnosis. So I'll do it soon.
Just make sure 3 or 5 feet away. Just don't block it. Alright? But you can feel it underneath at the bottom of your laptop, okay? Just don't cover the vent. But you can feel it. But only within 3 feet away. But you can feel in the back. So, yep. It's cooling down. You can hear it. It's not that loud. Once it gets hot, it will increase speed from idle to run. That's the one that we got this laptop from. Alright. Well, that was my video of how the vent fan works on my laptop. Thanks for watching. Let me look this up real quick. There we go. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, like if there's any problems or something like that, comment down below and tell me. And then, yeah. We'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.